Hey, alright, what we're going to do today is we got your core circuit. So this core circuit as a whole is going to be about 10 minutes worth of exercises, including transition times and rest if needed. It should take you approximately about 15, maybe 20 minutes. Again, this is something you can do to supplement your workouts on your off days. You can add it in addition to the workouts that you'll be receiving. The choice is really yours. Basically what I'm going to be putting together is I want to give you some functional core movement, so it's going to be primarily strictly planks and bridges with different variations, different levels of challenge. So the goal for you is to really make sure you have good optimal form and then add in those additional resistance components as you go. Again, without further ado, let's get right into it. We're going to start off simple, straightforward, basic plank, going into a side plank, then a bridge. That'll be the continual transition, but it will vary in terms of intensity. So down, arms parallel position, pick it on up, glutes engaged, abdominals tight. If you need to modify on those knees, lift and hold. We'll hold this plank for 30 seconds, we'll go to a side plank for 30 seconds, then we'll roll over into a bridge for another 30, and then side plank on the other side, and we'll just continue to wrap around. Basically, it'll give you good transitions, and 15 seconds to go. Okay, transition side plank and the side plank. We're going to have those legs nice and straight. Modify by bend that bottom knee if you need. Lift on up. The top arm is not on the ground. It can be on your hips. It can be anywhere. I always put it on my head. Drive those hips forward, glutes engaged. Hold it here. Again, best way to envision yourself doing a plank is if you are standing up tall. So you want to envision yourself standing up straight, and that's the ideal position. 10 seconds to go. As I said, each and every plank will intensify, or each and every round we'll say. And onto the backs. We're going to do a basic bridge using the glutes alone. From here, all you're going to do is just going to lift up and lower for 30 seconds straight. So let's go. This is kind of just your warm-up. You can always add this to the beginning of routines as well, after you do your foam rolling and your mobility. And again, I really want you to focus just using those glutes and those glutes alone, so you should squeeze nice and hard each and every time. Ten more seconds. Five seconds. Transition, roll to the other side, side plank. Apologies for putting my back to you. Lift it on up and go. As soon as we finish this, we will go back into that regular plank. For the next plank, it'll be a single leg plank. I'll show you real quick, then we'll go into it. Ten more seconds. And down. Next we go into a plank right here. All you do is you slightly lift one leg off the ground. Again, if you need, just hold it in place. Focus on your plank first. 15 seconds per leg. Let's go. Pick it up, pick a leg. Try to lock out that glute. Nice controlled breathing. Again, these do get harder and harder. 5 seconds. Switch legs. Five seconds. Okay. Side plank, we're going to add a hip dip. So again, focus. Get your regular plank, get it set first. For the hip dip, you just hinge at the hip, lift up and lower. So 30 seconds, go. Nice controlled. You can choose the pace. You should really feel that oblique, that lower part, engaging as you lift and as you lower. 10 seconds. And onto the back. We'll do some basic bridging. We'll lift it up, we'll hold it in place, we'll extend and alternate. So 30 seconds here, let's go. Usually the bridges may be a little bit easier, which is fine, but it's helping to engage those glutes, strengthen those hamstrings, and primarily strengthen that lower back, which is ideal for most. "15 seconds. Okay, side plank on the side with the dips. Pick it on up, dip it out. Again, really try to hinge at that hip. Lots of people may stick that butt back and hinge down, and it's not going to give you that full bang for your buck. So you want to keep that body nice and lined up. So the next plank we go to will be a single arm plank. It'll require those feet to be a little bit wider, keep those hips lined up. Gets a little bit more challenging. 5 more seconds. Okay, so again, we'll get in that plank position. We'll get those feet a little bit wider than shoulder width. If you want, go back to the single leg or the regular plank, wherever you are. But your single arm plank is basically lining that arm up in that ear. So choose an arm, get yourself set, and go. Keep those hips lined up, abdominals tight. As you can tell, it should be challenging. Five seconds. And switch. Again, really focus on using those hips, making sure they're lined up. Gotta breathe. 5 seconds. And rotate. We're gonna do a side plank with some rotation now. So you pick it up in the side plank, top arm is up. You're gonna rotate, you're gonna tuck under, and you're gonna come back through. So let's go, 30 seconds. When you get that rotation, be sure to keep that balance. If you do have a lightweight, you could use it for this, but it should not be needed as long as you're controlled and working straight through. 5 seconds. Okay, onto the backs. We'll do a single leg bridge, 15 seconds per side. So take your knee, hug it tight into the chest. You just drive up to that single leg, then lower. So let's go, 15 seconds per leg. Then we finish off side plank on the other side with a rotation. And then we get into the even more challenging plank. And switch legs. Really hug that knee tight. And just drive through the heel of the weight of the leg that's on the ground. 10 seconds. And rotate, side plank, other side with the rotation. Set, pick it up, let's go. Once we finish these, we go back to that plank. With this next plank, it'll be a single arm, single leg. So it'll be opposite arm, opposite leg. Quite challenging. Again, if you need, just hold it in place, regular plank, single leg or single arm. You got many options now. 5 seconds. Okay, so taking it down into that plank. Again, single arm, single leg. Show you real quick. So you're set right here. Just balance it out. Should be a good challenge, especially for 15 seconds. Get yourself set. Choose one side and go. Breathe and keep those hips lined up. Again, that's your focus. If those hips rotate, it's not going to be as challenging. 5 seconds. And switch sides. Five seconds. Okay, rotate to a side plank. We're gonna do side planks. We're gonna lift that top leg. For this one, if you do need to modify here and lift up. If you can have them straight, or hold it in the regular side plank. Again, many options. Pick it up, go. Nice controlled lift and lower. Lift, down, up, good. Nice controlled. Lots of people really rotate through their foot. Just lift it straight, almost if your foot was flat on the ground. So we want no flexion or extension. 5 seconds. Good. Onto the backs. We'll do some bicycle kicks now, transitioning from that bridge. So we're going to basically be like so. Try to get those shoulder blades up and off. Arms by those ears. Rotate side to side. And go. So exhale, 1. Good exhales each time. Good rotation. And then we'll finish off side plank on the other side. 15 seconds. Five seconds. Good. Rotate side plank. Other side. And pick it up. Top leg lift. Go. As soon as we finish this, we're going to go back onto the back. We're going to go into a straight leg sit-up, followed by a V-sit, more bicycle kicks, then we finish it off with a super plank. 10 seconds. One more. Good. Onto the back. What we're going to have now is a straight leg sit-up. So you're going to drive the weight through your heels. You're going to pull your toes back towards you. You're going to lay on back, cross the arms, exhale hard each time. Focus up on that ceiling, 30 seconds worth. Let me show you one. So it's here, up like so, and then back down, 30 seconds. Go with me. Get full extension all the way back. Do not swing. If you find that you're going to swing, do an abdominal crunch to start. Build that core strength first. Ten seconds. Good. Bring it on back. We're going to do a V-sit now. Arms overhead. From here, you're going to exhale up, come through, and back down. 30 seconds. Go. One more. Good. Bicycle kicks, 30 seconds worth. I've already done these once through. Go. The more you exhale, the more air comes out of those abdominals and the more they work. Five seconds. Very good. Flip it on over. Finishing it up. We have super plank. So your basic super plank. You're going to start here. If you need, hold it right here with your super plank. You lift, lift, lower, lower, avoid going on the knees. Keep yourself in that full plank position. The knees will not benefit you as much. Get set, 30 seconds, let's go. This is the final one. Ten seconds. One more. Good. Okay, that was your quick core circuit. Hope you enjoy.